Hey everybody, today we're going to look at one of my favorite titles. Not even a real championship title, but it is a really great replica. This is the Million Dollar Championship replica. I've always loved this thing from the first time they shown it with the Million Dollar Man. It was a very gorgeous belt, just personified who the Million Dollar Man was. And much like myself, being horrible at sports, it just kind of, this is the title that I would be if I was a professional wrestler. This is the one I would go for. But if you take a look at this title, I really do love what they did with it. It's a nice replica. It's not an exact replica because I believe on the original that these hinges were basically just little brass loops that they used instead of actual hinges. That's one of the things that actually Ted DiBiase had said to me, that he really likes how the replica was made over what the original title was because of how those hinges are. And then, spoiler alert, Ted DiBiase, I did get his autograph on this. It's on the back, and I'll show that to you guys here in a little bit. But again, this is probably the most horrible title to bring around anywhere. It's just so awkward. It's so clumsy. It doesn't fold very well. It's very difficult to carry around. You can see how much space, how much stuff is there with these different things. And you can take these off and kind of shorten it up a little bit, but I didn't want to do that to lose it. And then I'm surprised that I haven't lost any of the diamonds on it with how many places that I've taken this thing. But overall, it's a very well built replica. And let's take a look at the back. All right, everyone. Well, here, taking a look at the back, you can kind of see here that every one of these is slightly padded. Not very good padded, but it is slightly padded. And then I didn't talk about how thick it was. The title does have some thickness to it, so there is a little bit of weight to it, but it is small. It's not the most giant size belt that they've made. And again, you can see how that how those hinges are, like that, how that piece right there is just a little bit of a bend. It's just a very awkward belt to have around. But then here, I did get Ted DiBiase, the Million Dollar Man's Hall of Fame 2010 autograph on this. And then here, this is a nice little pad as well. And then I like how they have this stamped in there because they can't sew in the leather patch like they normally would. But overall, when I met Ted DiBiase, he was really nice. He was a really nice man. The kid in me was a little afraid that he'd kick my basketball away or something along those lines, but I kind of cracked a joke because they had placed him right across from the ATM machine, and he laughed at that. And then he told me the story about how the Ted DiBiase, or how the Million Dollar Man laugh came to play. He was doing a promo, and then he just threw the laugh out there, and then Vince McMahon was walking by and basically said, "That's the laugh. That's what you do every time." And then so like the sinister laugh that he has, that's basically the story of the birth on how that was done. Again, overall, the title is really nice. I've said it before. I'll say it again. One of my favorites. Definitely worth a replica. I don't know if they've changed the front because this one is a little bit older. So I don't know if they've changed the bag at all between what you would get and what this one is. But feel free to leave a comment if you know. Like and subscribe for more content. And I will see you guys on the next one.